To Ask Your Academic. Today's session will cover the MSc Science Communications, and we're joined by Dr. Ana Costa. Um, we're going to do our best to answer any questions that you might have about the programme. If you've got any questions that are about your funding, scholarships, etc., I'll pop some helpful links into the chat box, and you should find some more information there. And I'll also pop a little note about an upcoming postgraduate event, online event on the 7th of May. So if you do have any questions about funding and that would be a good place to pick up anything you can't find online. And we are recording the session today, so if you miss anything, don't panic. You'll get a copy of the recording in the next couple of days that you can watch back. So I think we just get into our session. So Anna, would you like to introduce yourself and give us a bit of an overview of the programme?
No problem at all. Hi, everyone. I'm Ana Costa. I'm the program lead for Science Communications. This program has been running now for a year. Our main aim is to give any graduates the skills to go into jobs in different fields that involve communications. So you'll see from the website and from the information you've been provided with it, it has quite a comprehensive amount of skills that you will learn from the program. And now we've included generative AI and ChatGPT as well in the program, which I'm really excited about. Yeah.
Perfect. And whereabouts are the classes typically held? Are they on main campus?
Yeah, so most of the classes are on main campus. You'll have classes as lectures, seminars, some computer based skills as well. And we have a course where you might actually have to go elsewhere, depending on where the students want to go. It's called Science in Public Spaces, and that's a public engagement event. So based on where the students would like to help out and design activities for families, you might travel all over Glasgow, or you might choose to do the activities that are on campus for that one.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
And do students get access to any course materials before classes so that they can sort of get a bit of an insight into what they're doing?
Absolutely. So we try our very best to upload all the materials, reading lists and everything before the course starts. Um, of course, some courses are a bit new, so it might take a little bit, but we try to upload even the lecture slides and everything at least 2 days in advance before the session comes along. So just before you start the course, the school administrator will add you to the course, I think a week before, and you can see all the documents are upcoming before the course starts.
Perfect. And what about assessments and exams? How do they work? Is that a bit of a mix of different things?
Yes, it's quite varied. I wanted to make the program as fun as it can be with the least repetition as well as possible. So we don't have exams at all, as all coursework. And the coursework can range from writing a literature review, so a science piece, to recording videos and podcasts. There's also social media campaigns, developing activities for the public. So there's a very big range of assessments that you have. And hopefully it's quite varied and it doesn't feel repetitive at all and like you're stuck doing the same thing over and over again.
I'm sure the no exams will cheer a lot of people up.
I thought it would.
Yeah. And what about the research project? It's such a big part of an MSc. Can you tell us about that? How you go about choosing a topic, a supervisor, when that kind of takes place?
Yeah, so the program is, of course, is a bit different from the rest of the biology degrees, and we tried to come up with the best science communications variety of projects. So for this project, we have a list of potential supervisors and titles for the project, but the students can also just go and pitch to potential supervisors that they would like to work with, even if their projects are not on the list. So we give a little bit longer to choose your projects and to decide what you want to do, to give you a chance to pitch the idea, to get the supervisor on board, and then on my side, we do the paperwork for it. So you could have anyone from that list, or you could pitch to someone outside that list. And the project itself consists of reviewing a topic, the science behind it, and then creating the content to deliver to a general audience on your topic of investigation. So imagine, for example, I'm from a cardiovascular background, so I want to study heart disease. So I'll write a lit review on heart disease, and then I'll prepare either YouTube videos or articles or social media content. And I prepare that, it goes with the dissertation, and it's for a general public audience.
Oh, that's nice. It sounds like really
Mhm.
interesting compared to a normal. Well, I suppose a lot of projects do sound interesting, but it's a bit
Yeah.
different, isn't it? Um, and there's on the website it mentions there's seminars from leaders in the field. Can you tell us more about any industry links that are within the program?
Yeah, so we have quite a few people that come along. We have team members from the BBC, from the Herald, from NHS, and now next year we're also going to get Jamie Gallagher, who's a very big speaker in science. So he'll teach public engagement and so on. We've got Dominic Hind, who's a climate change journalist. So we've got quite a few people that come to talk to the students as well. And one thing that we've done is we started collaborations with public engagement teams all over the campus. So the students for science in public spaces will work with a team that is in the Advanced Research Centre because they organize events for winter, for spring, and so on. And the students can start interacting and developing activities. And we also have a collaboration with the Glasgow Science Festival that happens over the summer, where the students can come and do the social media coverage for the festival. And I created, we have a little website for the students to use. So the students manage it and edit and decide what goes on it. We also have social media accounts called Scientific. So everything's under Scientific, and it's the students kind of manage it as they would manage a magazine to get some practice on editing and so on, which is quite a fun thing to do.
Yeah, no, that sounds brilliant. And what about preparations before you start your MSc? Is there anything that students could be doing, any reading or anything you'd
Mm,
recommend?
so I think because this I want to make this program as accessible for everyone as possible, and people might come from different backgrounds. So when you come around, you might see that you come from a journalism background, but someone else comes from a biology background. So you might not have the same foundation starting off. So our very first course is to introduce everyone to reading scientific papers and how to write that more sciencey based stuff. So everyone starts with the same foundation kind of thing. So there's not really much preparation that you can do. But what I would recommend is starting to read science news and seeing what's happening in the world, because the second course that you would have in the program is called Science Journalism, and you will start delving into the current topics and what's happening in the world and what's been done right by journalism, what could be improved, where's the bias and so on. So just starting to see what's happening and keeping up with the news.
That's a nice bit of preparation. It's not too much, and you can do that where you are on the train.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Yeah. And what about after graduation? What kind of jobs do graduates tend to go on to do?
So, as I said, this is the first year we're running the program, so we don't have current graduates just yet. We do have a course that's Introduction to Medical Communications, and that is done through medical writing teams. They come to teach at the program, and that means that you can then interview to work at their companies. So if you want to go more to medical writing, you can go there. Also through collaborations with uh, different journals and different newspapers around here, around Glasgow, you can then go and apply for their companies. So there's different routes. So basically, we're trying to give the tools for social media managing, for journalism, and for medical writing. And I think current students are looking towards freelance careers where they can run their own podcasts and write science articles and so on for different outlets.
Nice. It sounds a really creative course.
Oh,
Really
thank
nice.
you. I try my best.
Well done.
Thank
Well,
you.
that's kind of most of the questions covered that we were kind of asked beforehand, and I think that's a lot of information there. Like to me, it sounds like a really exciting program. Is there anything that you don't feel that's been covered that you would like to just mention, or are you quite happy that everything, all the highlights have been mentioned?
I think all the main highlights have been mentioned. We're building the website, so later on we can circulate the social media on the website for the university as well, if anyone wants to have a look. But because the students are managing it, is still being built, and I'm really excited to see what comes out of it.
Yeah, no, me too. Well, thanks very much, Hannah, for taking the time out of your day to come and join us and speak to us about the programme. And hopefully, everybody watching, we look forward to meeting you in September. And if you do actually have any questions after today, the administration email address is on the website for the programme. The administration teams are brilliant, so if you do have any questions, just send them over and they'll get back to you. And like I said, we'll send this recording out so that you'll not miss anything. But thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you in September. Goodbye.
See you September. Bye.